Andrew Bird was born on July 11, 1973, in Chicago, Illinois. He was introduced almost immediately to classical music and picked up his first instrument, the violin, at age 4. Despite his talents, Bird had a hard time in high school because of his unconventional way of learning without reading music. This issue was corrected, and after high school he began to attend Northwestern University in Chicago for music, where he graduated in 1995. After graduating from college, Bird began his musical career playing for modest events, such as musical theater, Renaissance fairs, and studio sessions. Through his experiences, Bird created an entirely new genre, which is a unique mix of jazz, gypsy pop, and classical music. For a short time, Bird played his part in bands such as Charlie Nobody and the swing band Squirrel Nut Zippers. After being a part of these endeavors, Bird finally released his first solo album, Music of Hair. Because Bird was finally on his own, he was able to branch out with his musical career. Bird not only creates musical albums, but he seems completely at ease performing the masterpieces live.
Well fought for your music halls and your dying cities.
I made my first record, and I thought it was all about making this recording.
They'll fight for your nerve wall.
Then I was told, you know, in order to support that recording, you're supposed to go out and play these shows.
Keep your lamp on.
And over time, like the actual performing and touring became what it's all about.
Along with releasing many more solo albums, Bird had also learned how to play more instruments, including guitar, the glockenspiel, the mandolin, and the illustrious art of whistling.
The concept of the horse, it's a real hard sell.
Back, he's got his fiddle, his guitar, and a glockenspiel. Andrew Bird. Andrew, you're you're loaded down. You're loaded down. You've got every instrument you brought.
Yeah, this is the tightrope act here.
Now, you're going to loop, right?
Yeah?
You're going to loop. You got your fiddle. You got your guitar.
Slung around back.
And you got your glockenspiel.
The whistle.
And you're going to whistle. You're going to do everything. All right, play the glockenspiel so folks can identify the sound.
In 2002, Bird moved to a rustic farm in Illinois, where he converted an old barn into his very own unique music studio.
You hung on a rail fence that sapped thin, so weary to crying. Dark was growing tall. Began to hear the pond frogs calling on his ear. Calling on his ear, calling on his ear with what seemed like joy. Soon the sound was pleasant for a boy, listening in the smoky dusk and nightfall of Illinois. From the fields, two small boys came, bearing dialed and a downtown office building where the air is tight.
His intentions were to let his surroundings influence him and his music.
Telephones to ring,
Yeah, I can joke with my friends when I first came out here that, you know, oh, what happened to Bird? Like, where'd he go?
alone, it can be quite romantic. Life's a crystal underneath the Atlantic, a fantastic voyage, 2 parts unknown. going to depths where the sun's never shone, and I fascinate myself when I'm alone. I'm all for moderation, but sometimes it seems moderation itself can be a kind of extreme. So I joined the congregation, I joined the softball team, and I went in for my confirmation, where incense looks like steam, and I start conjugating proverbs, the ones that were nouns. This whole damn rhyme schemes are the same.
In 2007, Bird performed as Dr. Strings on the kids' television show, Jack's Big Music Show.
Did somebody call?
Who are you?
I'm so pleased to meet you. I'm the one they're calling Dr. Strings.
Dr. String?
I fix and refurbish, pretty much care for anything that has to do with strings. So why would they call me anything else but Dr. Strings? I've been to far places, I've handled many cases, so long as it's concerning strings. I've fixed the strings of kings, princesses, and princes. Found that their strings wouldn't take them. Then I give them my phone number and I say, call me if you have anything with strings. Anything, I can probably fix it if it has to do with strings.
How about a dulcimer?
Oh, strings. Yes, yes.
Though this is a kids' show, one cannot deny that this is a pretty catchy song.
No strings?
Yes, yes.
Yes, yes.
I want you to take good care of your strings.
All right.
I fix guitars and mandolins. And of course, I fix violins. Oh, I'm so pleased to meet you. I'm the one they're calling Dr. Strings.
Dr. String?
Yes, I fix and refurbish and pretty much care for anything that has to do with strings. Why else would they call me anything but Dr. Strings?
His musical sounds are unconventional, and also his lyrics are insightful. One cannot say that Bird is not a very opinionated artist. Bird uses symbolism in his lyrics to protest the war, oil usage, modern science conceptions, and religion.
Being alone can be quite romantic, like Jacques Cousteau underneath the Atlantic. A fantastic voyage, 2 parts unknown, going to depths where the sun's never shone, and I fascinate myself, sure I do when I'm alone. So I go a little overboard, I hang on to the hull, I'm airbrushing out fantasy art on a life that's really kinda dull. Yeah, and I'm in a love. ba bum bum, bum ba bum bum, bum bum ba bum bum, bum ba bum. Get out your measuring cups and we'll play a new game. To the front of the class and we'll measure your brain. Give you a complex and we'll give it a name. Get out your measuring sticks and we'll play a new game. Can't have the cream when the crop and the cream are the same. Liquid or gas, no more than the glass will contain. You talk about a hand of glory, tell it's rather grim and gory. Is it just another children's story that's been the cloud? When the tales of brothers grim and gory, they've been outlawed.
Bird is becoming more and more well known with each new record that he releases. His most recent album, Noble Beast, has received excellent reviews. Bird continues to hypnotize the public with his performances and his witty lyrics.
Stretched out on a tarmac, 6 miles north to South Park. You can't stand to love.
Andrew Bird's music is so unique because it fills us with questions, not just answers. Now, do we really need better motivation to study this artist?
It's a nervous tick motion of the head to the left. It's a nervous tick motion of the right. Exercise yourselves till you'll be right. It's a nervous tick motion now of the head to the left.
But if you think there's something else, well, you're right, there is. There's something else. But if you think I'm gonna tell you, think again. Why should I even think of telling you what there is? Yeah, 'cause silence is knowledge, and knowledge is power. I'm on explicit orders to dare not speak its name. Listen up, I just work here. Oh, I dare not speak its name. I can't keep talking about it. Whoa, I dare not speak its name.